Welcome back. Affordable housing, a reality or a hollow slogan? That's the bone of contention on SL Chennai Speaks Out Season 2. It's now over to our third round, crossfire over to the two teams.
Sohail, you mentioned that developers don't deliver on their promises. Like in every other industry, there are good developers and bad developers. Yeah. If you look at the tension the developer has to go through, the kind of pressures he needs to go through from approvals don't come in a year's time. Now that adds to his cost of 10 to 15%. Just the taxes, if you look at it, that itself is close to 30 to 35%. You add up your stamp duty, your registration costs, your service tax, your infrastructure fees, your sales tax, your VAT, your excise duty on various construction material. Look at the prices of cement, for example. Cement has just gone up, I heard, by 100 odd rupees in the last 10 odd days. Now, how can a developer deliver an affordable product when these are the constraints he is facing?
Why does he want to launch the scheme without a sanction? He is taking money from the public without a sanction, which he should not do.
90%. Sohail, still 90% of the developers today launch projects only after getting their planning permit. 90%.
See, that's what we very clearly say. Choose your developer. When you are going to a restaurant, you choose your food. When you go to a shop to buy your cloth, you know where to buy, which brand to buy.
But when you are putting
50 lakh, 30 lakh of rupee,
a home is not like a meal. You can't compare a home to a meal.
If you do, see, for a meal you have give so much of time to choose and eat. But when you wanted to put 30 lakh, 40 lakh of rupee on a hard-earned money on a property,
so the difference here is that if you don't like the meal, sir, if you don't like the meal, you won't go back. But you can go to some other place. If you don't like the home, you're stuck with it for life.
Sanjay, there are enough mechanisms. If you look at it, you can check the developer's construction track record, legal track record, marketing track record, financial risks associated with it, his financial background. Today there are credit rating agencies rating projects, rating developers. There are so many tools available with the general public today. It's not that he's forced into getting into a developer who is unscrupulous.
See, it is like the biggest developer. This is the same everywhere.
Saturday's newspaper, you see a lot of marketing ploys. I don't know, I guess you guys must have seen it on Saturday.
Yep.
You look at those glossy pictures and all those things. It looks as if it's from one of those foreign magazines and all those things. Nobody's going to sit, I'm not going to sit and
even
look
the models there are foreigners actually, if you look. Even the models in those projects are foreigners.
It is there.
Ma'am.
And you're not going to sit and say, what is his credit rating, what is his credibility, whether he's handed it over. I'm not going to go on a market survey and look at it. If this man is promising the moon.
You need to. It's the biggest investment of your life.
Yes.
Shouldn't you be doing some homework?
I fully agree with you. What is all about advertising? All about advertising is to attract a customer towards the product. It is the customer to choose what he wants.
You attract the person, but you don't keep up to your commitment. Is that what
I'm sorry, you have to choose. You have to choose. Again, I'm saying, see, a product need to be sold. There is many ways in the country to attract a customer towards him. He is attracting, but whether he is delivering the same, that need to be checked. There are advocates, good advocates like you. People can come to you, go through the papers, documents, check the backtrack record of the builder. It is possible. But affordable housing, let's come to the subject of affordable housing. It is available. It is available. If you say, go 50 kilometers away, 60 kilometers away, you get affordable housing. Why people are not going? Traffic, transportation, difficulty in travel, it's all in the mind.
So if you have an affordable apartment in Vandalur and you work in Mount Road,
sir, you wanted to live in Poyes Garden, and if you wanted to say affordable housing, yes, available at 6 crore. That is affordability.
Only Indra Noois of the world will afford.
Sir, people,
no, that is why I said affordable housing is a relative term. Nobody is Indra Nooyi over here to afford that kind of a house in Poyes Garden.
No, please
Let me tell you this.
Only Indra Nooyi will say, yeah, right choice, baby.
No.
Right.
see, it is all in the mind.
If I live 50 kilometers away,
yes.
Do you know how hectic it is to travel?
I
don't have Michael Schumacher as my driver.
There are good public transport system which is available today. You have MRTS, you have metro rail coming up, you have good number of air-conditioned buses which is available. See, I am not advocating you go away from the city. City need to be developed. People wanted to have a comfortable life, move out from the city. Why congest the city by saying that, no, I will buy only here, but at this price? How is it possible? It is not possible. Move away from the city, go 60 kilometers away, be a comfortable life. You are getting bigger size apartments at the same price. Live there, travel. What is that finally you are going to give back to the family? The husband, the working woman, yes, they need to travel, but what they get is good breath, good air, non-polluted city.
So good breeze, good air, but then you travel so much and then you will have good breeze and good air. So throughout the city to the place.
Your lungs are already congested.
Paisa, no money
Shall
you will
I
have.
tell you one thing?
Traveling
60
will take all your money.
kilometers away from the city,
Yeah.
you would only be traveling up and down. You go home to sleep, you get up the next morning to go back to your work. That is what you will be
Srimati,
doing.
not everybody can be accommodated in the city. This city has 80 lakh people and growing at 3% every year.
Yes.
That means 2.5 lakh people get added to the city every year. Can they be put in Mylapore and T Nagar? They need to go out.
See,
You
please
need to
understand.
travel.
Today,
We are
every
talking-
year you are adding on 20 lakh vehicle on the road. Between Mylapore to Adayar, you are traveling 45 minutes. You are willing to stay in your car in the air condition and don't mind traveling, not reaching the destination. But the same 45 minutes, get in Gindi, reach Marimal Nagar. Comfortably you can go. But the mind is, I want to live here. I wanted to stay here,
And that's a
but
valid
at the
point,
same
yeah.
price.
No, it's not the mind staying here. It's the question of affordable homes. If I can afford that home, even outside the Chennai metropolitan area,
Yeah.
you know, at a price which I can afford, the prices outside even CMI zones are something in the range of 60 lakhs, which is certainly not affordable.
See, what is the
No,
land cost?
like I will just-
What is the
what
land
is the
cost?
land cost?
What is the land cost? We have 233 companies working towards real estate to put this small home into people's hand. 233 companies. Cement, steel, I can go on saying number of screws which is going into the building. No
only have to
control.
go up.
Sir.
Go vertical.
150 bucks is the price day for yesterday. Today it's 250 bucks.
Sir, you're
Can
a
you able to
civil
control the
you're
price?
a civil engineer, and I certainly know that you know the cost of the components.
Yep.
But what I would point out is, outside the city, the price of the land is certainly less. But
Yes.
why is it still the builders are selling it at around 4,000 to 3,500 per square
Great.
feet? Why are you
Excellent
doing
question.
that?
I want to answer this question. Why it is 4,000, why it is 3,000, why it is 2,500? What infrastructure?
Certainly not 2,500. Yesterday,
No, that is available. Okay, let us take it as a price of 3,400 by Marimal Nagar project. Why it is costing so much? We identify the land. What is need to be given to this project? Nothing is available around. We need to give the infrastructure. What is the infrastructure? I need to make my arrangement of genset for giving power. I need to make my own arrangement of STP plants, which need to be given by the government. We are providing every individual detail into the project. I need to give that cost to the project to deliver you comfort home, away from home, but have all the facility. Otherwise, when you go into the home, it will become a pigeon, you will not live there.
Srimati, one more thing you
The
need
cost
to
is on the infrastructure.
I'll
One
also
more-
tell
one
you
more
one
thing,
thing.
which is
Just
very-
1 second,
which
sir.
is very
the
important.
second master plan gives them 50% more FSI than what it was previously. But
Where
this
is it?
Yes, second master plan
It
speaks
is not
of it.
general. It is only on
For
the
EWS
roads,
and LIG housing.
roads where it is 60 feet. See, I love this place. I love Chennai only because we have restrictions on FSI. Please understand. We are not going vertical. He is talking about Shanghai. What is that country and what is this? We
60
have
to
so
70 to 80 floors they have there.
75 lakh people living here. Our government is having an excellent policy, not increasing FSI. Bombay, 8 FSI. Kerala, you can give unlimited FSI. But this particular place, it is 1.5, 2.5, that's the maximum.
Where
But
Srimati
holes-
went wrong is she said 60 lakh rupee apartments are available on GST road. What she didn't note is there are also 20 lakh rupee apartments.
Yes. What do you want to choose?
You
I
can do
will
a
tell you one
residential. You
thing.
can do a
There is-
residential complex at 600 rupees a square feet. You can also do it at 2,000 rupees square feet by providing all the luxury amenities. So by comparing a project which Chitti is offering and saying that's luxury is not the right way forward.
No, I'm
Srimati?
not saying that. What I'm saying is my
There
limits
are, ma'am, if you move a little forward from there, there are also 20 lakh rupee apartments.
for 20
There's
lakh
so many
rupee
developers doing
apartment,
it.
I will be stuck with a builder like what Mr. Chittibabu pointed out, who has not taken the sanction, who does not have a credibility. Rather, I will have my amount sunk in a project which has credibility
Yeah,
and which is
let me
promoted.
rephrase that to Chitti. Now, Chitti, I mean, Akshay Homes, we all know is a reputed builder. We'll grant you that. But do you actually come up with affordable housing units? I mean, as she said, it's a relative term. Do you actually come up with affordable housing units of, let's say, in the 20 to 25 lakh rupee bracket? Wherever it is, I mean, outskirts or wherever.
It's a good question. We are trying to find an answer.
Till that answer is
No,
found.
I'm taking some time to come back.
Till that answer is found, till that answer is found, it will remain a hollow
And
slogan.
shall I tell you
See,
something?
it's all, I'm sorry.
Till
We
that
are-
answer is found, it's
we
a
are
hollow
looking,
slogan.
see, if you ask me straight, yes, we are willing to do it. When people have a mentality to travel, people have the discipline to change
already-
in
they
mind.
already have.
Yes, we are. We have tested a project. You don't believe. 6 hours, 200 units sold in no time. 18 lakh to 30 lakh. 18 lakh, which has never given from Akshaya for last 15 years. But we tried a sample of cutting down the size, cutting down the price, without swimming pool, without frill. There are takers. There are takers.
Where?
This is in Padur.
Okay.
We have tried. 6 hours is sold. We are coming with more projects. But doesn't mean only we can able to provide.
How many kilometers is Padur from, let's say, Tidal Park?
21 kilometers.
Okay.
And what
Is
is
it a
the
bad
speed
distance?
at which you have to drive to get into the city?
Ma'am?
There
And
are
you
no
have to pay
offices.
toll, you know,
You
everywhere.
have to pay toll everywhere. You have those toll gates on the highways. You have to pay there. And then coming
You
into the
want
city
good
is...
roads.
Yes, we want good roads.
You need
We
to
also
pay.
want affordable homes.
Government is nothing but something.
No, shall I tell you one more thing?
Which provide
Even
facility
as per
to a
the
common
second
man
master plan,
at a cost.
the CMDA, you know, Mrs. Susan had said, 10% of these apartments or the developers have to reserve for the EWS and the, what to say, economically weaker
LIG.
section
Correct.
and for the LIG.
Correct.
Where is it happening?
It is happening.
It is not happening.
It is happening.
If it is
It
45 square meters,
Madam,
let us say it is very illusionary.
No, no, I'm sorry.
Sir.
Without that, there is no
developer
approval.
today,
Yes.
no approval.
Please
without
understand,
that.
1
It is
hectare
happening.
property, 1 hectare property, which is 2.5 acres, if you have that, 10% of the product need to be 45 square meter, which is for 450 square foot.
Without that,
Yes,
you won't
without
get your
that, you
planning
won't get
permit.
approval.
Planning
That
permit
is
or
what
your
I'm
completion
asking.
certificate.
Is it affordable?
It
That
is- it is
45
affordable.
square meter into, let us say, 3,500. How much does it come
Correct,
to?
correct.
Where does it
I
come
was
to?
never
Is
good
it
in maths, you
affordable?
said that.
No,
Don't
no,
ask me.
good.
Yeah.
No, come to the point. Come to
We
the
will
point.
take the civil engineer who's very good in maths then.
450 into 3,000 is right. He can't sell that product. A developer cannot sell that product, which is within the premises of the 2.5 acres, with all the other facilities to sell the rest of the 90%. Because unless he sell the 90%, he can't be a developer. He will be thrown out. To sell 90%, he has to have a clubhouse, he has to have a swimming pool, he has to have a gym, he has to have everything to attract the crowd there, people there. So when this 10% is within that community, they also need to pay for everything. Please don't look at developers as thieves. They are also part of the society. They are putting a lot of effort to provide homes, shelter, which none of, see how many builders in the country today? There are very few. But like other social elements in any product, developer, you call lawyer, you call doctor, you call an advocate, anybody, any profession, there are two sides. There are one side doing very good, there is one side doing extremely bad, there are one side do a little. You have to choose. See, that's what I'm
is the
saying.
profit margin for a builder today? Average profit margin for a project?
See, the profit margin of a developer doesn't come only from his effort on the product. It is on the appreciation of land. If the land appreciate, he makes excellent profit. If the land doesn't appreciate in that location,
What
he
is
may
an
not
average profit margin?
he may not make more than 10 to 15% in a project, but he will make even 40%, 50%, 60% when the land jumps.
That is where the profit margin comes.
Yes.
I don't put in my money. I advertise for the apartment. And I say whether it is affordable, I don't take my money and put in it. The builder or the developer takes the public money, invests in it, then increases the cost, saying that the land cost is so much, high rise in cost of the land. I mean, he doesn't suffer anything. He's a, like, I'm not saying they are thieves.
You're changing
What-
the goalposts after the whistle is blown.
Why?
That's what she's saying. You're shifting the goalposts.
She's joining us?
No. What she's saying is, after the land price goes up, then you cite that as the reason and you hike the rates. So you're shifting the goalposts after the whistle is blown.
See, developers, forget
They never keep
developers.
the same rate for a project. you
No
know.
business organization is running for charity.
On that charitable note, it's perhaps time to take a short break on SL Chennai Speaks Out. When we come back, that's the round dedicated to the audience here. It's called Public Punch. Stay tuned.